From there, if you really look inside the cigar maker's bench here at Cigar Factory New Orleans, you'll see 3 stacks of tobacco: Dominican, Honduran, and Nicaraguan. At that point, the cigar maker will blend those leaves, roll it inside the binder leaf. He will measure and cut, and voila, that's the inside of a cigar. We will take that body of the cigar, place it inside a wooden mold. The mold holds up to 10 cigars. From there, there's a pressing stage. The initial press is approximately 2 hours, give or take. We will rotate the body 45 degrees. After that rotation of the body, we will press the cigar a second time. Afterwards, the final wrapper is put on that cigar. We use 1 of 3 different wrappers on our cigars: a Connecticut shade, which is very mild and flavorful. The second leaf that we use here on our cigars is Cameroon African wrapper, which produces a medium or cigar that has a little more body. The third wrapper that we use here is Connecticut broadleaf Maduro, which is a very rich and flavorful smoke. After the cigar maker chooses his wrapper for that days of production, it's placed in a bundle of 50. If you can see, these bundles are right behind me. They age in the humidor for approximately 3 to 4 weeks. When they're needed after the 4th week, we bring those back out on the floor, and we have a lady here that actually puts on about 2,000 labels a day on our cigars, and when she's finished, she places those in the particular boxes. What we don't ship to customers and cigar stores, we sell on this side of the humidor.
In the 3 states that we've been in the last 25 years, this is the best spot we've ever been in. Yeah, and hopefully we'll be allowed to stay here. You know, rules and regulations change, and smoking comes and goes, but we hope to be here forever. We do a lot of outside events. We do a lot of convention business. We do birthday parties, retirement parties. Almost anything you can probably think of as it relates to a cigar, we can do or have done already. Do lots of private label logo, special banding for people. The Cigar Factory New Orleans is about creating the best possible cigar given the materials available in the free world. We do things a little differently, and the concept that my father created 25 years ago was to make a product that could appeal to everybody. We get your high-end, high roller, only smokes Cuban cigars that cost $30, $40, $50, $60 a piece. We get that clientele. We get the kid that just turned 18 and his father's been smoking cigars for 30 years, and now it's his time. It's his turn to try one out. He comes in with his shorts and his thongs, and we give him exactly the same experience as we would a high roller that's been smoking cigars for 50 years.
You enjoy this tobacco product when you sit down, either reading your favorite book, looking at your favorite program, or just sitting down, clearing your thoughts with your beverage of choice. If that's beer, some type of, rum, cognac, scotch, if it's some type of wine, because cigars is a luxury item. We don't really have to do it. But the beautiful thing about it, we do it because it's another form of relaxation with all the different stresses that we have in the real world. One thing, when they hear Cigar Factory New Orleans, I want them to smile. Secondly, I want them to remember when they walk in our shop, the music was good, the hospitality was impeccable, and our cigars were one of the finest cigars that they ever had the opportunity to smoke. And like I like to say sometimes, tobacco on the floor, cigars on the shelf, and let the good times roll.